It crashed. Then we had to wait for Steam to sync up. Then when we finally got synced up and we loaded back in, we were presented with the wonderful screen of, oh, we didn't save. So I had to do the whole chatting thing back over. And I figured I'd just stream the fight again. I buffed up and saved, and now we're going in. We've already watched all this.
Hush, my boy.
Stop!
I'm not afraid.
We will nuke him. We will sense vitals. We will put a shield on. Where's my lightning?
And we'll be definitely lost.
Okay, then we talk to
Be
him.
merciful
Stand,
to
we
the
need to
enemy.
talk.
The eight, one more thing. Armag.
So much blood.
Ain't the blade was the... But this... We owe it. The soul. Trapped the
Oh.
one holding brother and...
Okay, we'll wait for him to leave. Wait for the mission to update. And then we're going to save our game. Let Armag go. I can't believe we crashed. The first crash we've had. Alright, let's look around.
Interesting. This is not possible.
Did it without breaking it.
He showed up, Octavia. Like, I did it without breaking it.
My search.
Okay, secret door.
Let's finish them quick.
Like surprises.
Whoa. Hold. Arrow needs to heal. Octavia needs to... blast. I think those are all... there's one Spectre in there.
wanted.
Enemies on fire first.
No strike wasted.
Somehow we did that without triggering a trap.
I did it. I did.
You are amazing. Okay, let's save. Ooh, a heavy shield +4. Huh. These things are too heavy for him. I need to get rid of these. So I like him being able to move a little faster, but this is a huge but. Yeah, that's good.
All according to plan.
So wait. How did we get here? We came in here? Went this way? And there really is no secret door there?
Can be easier if you not fight back.
I know the way.
Okay. This seems like a room that's gonna be full of date trouble.
Follow my lead.
Sword +3, okay.
In due time.
In due time.
Look ahead.
Email +4. What is he wearing? Hmm. Hmm.
I know the way.
I know the way. She knows the way. Sword glaive.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, are we almost? Oh, I see. This is gonna take us back. What paused us?
All according to plan.
Awesome sauce. Okay, I think we finished.
Follow my lead.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. We'll save because we had that one crash and I'm not sure what caused it. It's noisy at the tomb's exit. Many of the Tiger Lords have tribesmen together who are arguing and bickering, and the discussion is heated. The crowd is greatest around Armag. The deposed chief and scouts hold their hands on their weapons. Okay, so everybody's gathered together to figure out the fate of their tribe. Tribal council of sorts. Chaos in a rough house to the story end, okay. Your army forced us to retreat. You defeated our chieftain in an honest fight. What's more, you've achieved what no one else could. You delved into Armag's tomb and proved yourself worthy to enter his resting chamber. And if that weren't enough, the land on where the tomb is located is yours, or soon to be yours. Everything hinges upon your decision. Alright, I'll take in any Tiger Lords who wish to leave the tribe and live on my lands, provided they swear an oath of fealty first. We gratefully accept your offer. With permission, we'll settle here, keeping the peace of Armag's tomb, as well as the peace of your borders. There's one more issue which we must discuss. Who will lead the Numerian Tiger Lords? While it may no longer be your concern, those who make their homes in your lands will need a leader. And this person will need to be respected by the tribe, but also hold your trust. Ooh, who do I pick? Okay, well, not Armag. Okay, we're blood brothers. I decided to let him go because he had been deceived his whole life and kind of built for a moment for war. But just because I'm going to let him go and I have his trust, I'm not going to tell him to be in charge. And I like Dugoth. Wise and valiant, he'll make a fine leader. Or Gwart. He needs a little more time, I think. I think we're going to go with Dugoth. The cleric nods with dignity and steps forward. Tiger Lords! Oh, he sounds more like Ricardo Montalban, doesn't he? We cannot let this rivalry split our tribe. We are brothers and sisters. If trouble comes, we'll unite and fight it together. But for now, Gorum calls for us to go our separate ways for a while. Return to Numeria, choose a new chieftain, and lead the tribe to wealth and glory. We will remain here by the tomb of our ancient leader. Farewell, brothers and sisters. We're going to eventually pit us against one another on the battlefield. I'm glad that was not the case. We'll roam this area, and if any enemies approach your borders, they'll have to deal with us first. Awesome. Okay, we're... Armag's over here. So, I mean...
I know
that worked out
way.
all right. Yeah, and I don't feel bad for looking up a guide on what loot Armag had. I was pretty sure that the loot would have to have been really, really good. And the sword sounded cool, but apparently it was bugged when a lot of people thought it was really cool because it wasn't making the wielder go berserk like it was supposed to. I mean, otherwise, it would have been fantastic for my Valerie, because my Valerie is a Bastard Sword wielder. So having a +5 Bastard Sword would have been really cool, but if it was going to make her will saves are a little on the weak side. So I did not want to have her constantly. Alright, well that...
I'll go ahead.
Wait a minute, before we do that, let's close and let's look at our journal. Okay, so we have the coronation to deal with. We still have to find these... what's going on with these Hell Knights? Expect that's gonna boil into something, and we're waiting for Magar to show back up. Okay. Also, I think we've got like 35 days left before our next event. Oh,
I know the way.
Leave. We need to find a store. We are so overweight. Okay, there's our town right there. There's Reliance. So let's... take that time to connect that dot. No crossing there at all? Weird. Alright.
We should gather our strength.
Great, we arrive, and then they immediately... It's a barbarian. Why are these barbarians fighting us? Some of those barbarians apparently did not like my decision. Oh, that was a regular great sword. What am I doing?
Follow my lead.
Add more weight. My gosh. My gosh, so much weight. Okay. We have so much stuff to sell. Did we level up? We didn't level up, did we?
Time
No.
to search for the spot to rest.
Time to search for the spot to rest. Whoa! No, 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 go back this way. I keep thinking that it connects right there, but it doesn't. Okay, yeah, let's enter this location. There's a shop here.
Not tired.
More strength.
Legs weak. Stomach empty.
I don't think we need any of those great swords +1. Heavy crossbow +2. Okay, some of these could be handy, but cannot. Four. Four. Yeah, we could probably get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. +2, +4, +4, +4, +4, +4, +4, +4, +4. Go. How many do we have? We have 14. There we go. Okay, let's rest. I think we are still all good. So let us save, and then I guess work our way back towards... I don't know what we're supposed to do with the Hell Knight encounter. We've got a lot of kingdom stuff to do now. This stuff is not in our lands yet. We are in our lands here, though. Let's... Success, triumph. Success. Paper people. Relations. Everything's ready for the coronation. Only 2 days to solve. We've already got the... Oh. Yeah, no. That's not gonna give us anything. Oof. Those all take a lot of days to solve. That requires... No. Yes. I want to support all those. I can only do one at a time. Trade agreement with Gralton. Yeah, if I do one of these, it wouldn't be so bad because I'd be also doing the one to advance our... Oh gosh, that takes both of us to do. Okay, so let's get back to town before we do. Let's get back to town. Can I even... Wait, can I skip those out in the field? I have 29 days. I could do one 14-day thing. Teleport. We need to get teleportation circles. That's what we need. If we had an arcane, a mage tower in Reliance, we wouldn't have had to walk all the way across back.
Come here, Bax. Knock, knock, stab.
Goblins were clearly bored. Why do they even bother? Silly goblins. Silly goblins. They're like, you. What do I get for not having coffee? I'm going with tea instead. Alright, we shall enter the town, which is probably going to trigger some events. Yeah. There we go. All Knights. Good luck. Darvin, the rebellious murderer. I think he was working for you. Yes, I'm a rebel, murderer, pirate, renegade, and smuggler. I have lots of other scary titles. The half-elf laughs slightly, but watching you closely at the same time. If you listen to Linyxia, I am evil incarnate baby eater, your worst nightmare come true. In the end of times, should be ever come, it will be because of me and me alone. Of course, Linyxia's accusations are false. That is to say, they are not entirely true. Yes, it is involved that I am involved in this story, but my sins are not so great as they ought to be. Well, tell me your story. Not so long ago, it's so long, I don't even know where to begin. Although, I guess, you're only interested in the things I've been accused of. I did in fact kill a cellist noble, and I participated in a rebellion. But all that happened totally by accident. I was the captain of a ship called the Inner Sea. We traded, that sailed the Inner Sea. And we traded with those who were stronger than us, and raided those who were weaker. Just regular life for a man of my profession. So he's a pirate. One day we stopped at one of the Chelex ports, and that's when it all started. I caught sight of a certain cellist noble who for a long time had been #1 on my kill on sight list, so I challenged him to a duel, and he was stupid enough to refuse. He was too stupid to refuse. I dispatched him, and only then did I learn that he was a distant relative of Chelix's crown prince, and besides lord of surrounding lands. And of course, no one in the area was all that fond of him. After his death, rebellion broke out. Nothing new for Chillax. I'm sure it's Shellyax. I like Chillax. Shellyax. As his accidental killer, I was named the rebellion's leader, and I assure you I fled the moment I could. I leapt upon my ship and set sail. A month later, I found out I had become the main reason for a great tragedy, and an enemy of the Shalish people. What did this Shalish noble do to make you so angry? Once, long ago, before all this rebellion nonsense, I used to be a simple sailor who served the Taldorian merchant fleet. Good old times. Blazing sun overhead and salty taste on your lips, the squawk of seagulls calling you forwards, ropes squeaking in the storm. As you fight against the sea itself, winning in the end, and of course, the line of the land on the horizon. When you know that tonight you'll have a mug of rum in one hand and smiling girl to share with. But all that came to an end when a certain Shalish noble decided that he liked our goods but didn't like our fleet. I survived the battle barely, clinging onto a piece of driftwood lost on the open sea. And I decided I'd become a pirate myself. Okay? What do you want from me? I'm glad you asked. I have so much to offer. You see, I'm rich. I don't mind sharing my riches with those who can help me with my troubles. Liniax, on the other hand, will give you nothing. I doubt she'll even say thank you. I know where Liniax is set up her temporary camp in a secluded lodge on the edge of the southern Gnarl Marches. Go there. Convince her to stop chasing me. Order her. Kill her if need be. Shouldn't be difficult. What do you say? Do we have a deal? I actually believe him. You figure you'll buy me? Deal, I'll help you. And we just peace out. We just turn around. Okay, Valerie is going to be upset, but that's okay. I actually believe him. That Hell Knight, I mean, it's got hell right in her name. She was immediately like interrogating and punishing and my citizens. So I'm going to ask her to leave and we'll see what happens. Gosh, I still have so much to uncover. I might take some time tomorrow at lunch and hop on and drive from place to place. Fairness. How did you get here? Who told you about this place? I demand answers. Who told me about this place? Well, we've been here before. Why did she talk to you like that? Is she importanter than you? I don't have to explain anything to you. Not this time. I stumbled across this place by pure chance, which is actually the truth. Really? Okay, well. Great job, our friend. I doubt anybody else could have managed to distract her long enough. Now, all that's left is to finish her off.
Dare.
Okay, look. I'm not exactly sure why this lady is so hooked on murdering me. Damn, this is nothing owned. Hell Knights, cover my back.
Cannot hide from me.
This spell doesn't work like that. Ah!
Yeah, these Hell Knights were a little on the insane side. I do like their helmet. And I'm gonna be weighed down by this plate mail. I'll just collect it all. Okay, so this guy, he kind of was a... Thank you for your help. Without you, I'd never be able to deal with that fanatic. I hope you forgive my little show I took liberty of putting on. After all, the results weren't so bad. Wouldn't you agree? Anyhow, I owe you an explanation again. And that's beginning to become a habit. Because before I forget, please accept this modest reward. You've earned every bit of it. You set me up. Now Lenexia thinks we're accomplices. I regret if I've caused any discomfort, but I hope the sound of that golden coins jingling in your purse will help you forget this unfortunate episode. He's going to do so peace. His name is Mammon. He's one of the archdevils, the Ardent Prince, or so I'm told. He's made a pact with me, and I'm having a little trouble upholding mine to the bargain. His patient grows thinner by the day. That Shelius noble had a pact with Mammon too, which I expect is commonplace for the Shelius nobility. But the noble was no hurry to fulfill his end of the deal. By killing him, I earned Mammon's gratitude, and he offered me a similar pact, a handsome sum of gold, and my cherished dream come true. That's what he promised. How could I say no? How did you make a pact with him? Okay. I am to become king, no less. Subject of my kingdom are supposed to worship Mammon as their official deities and pay taxes to his temples. This means you want to become a king? Well, what do you want from me? Good enough. Nope, I'm not gonna make... I want him out of my barony. Yeah. I believed him, and that was wrong.
Your life ebbs low.
And then he ran off, and then he tried to convince me that his deal with an archdevil was a good idea.
All according to plan.
So, well, just get out. Just get out. Also, I like that Lenexia totally didn't believe me. I literally happened upon that secluded lodge by chance when I was first exploring. So, meh. I knew she wouldn't believe me. Okay, so we're waiting for further developments there. So back to our keep. We might... Oh my gosh. We might have time to do... I mean, cycle game time. We might have enough time to get one event done.
What a waste.
Knock knock more runner and talker than fighter.
I know the way.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave all that stuff on the ground. I've done 75 random encounters. Another random encounter. Jeez. Is this how it's going to be? Like,
We will be victorious!
My strength fades.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
time to search. It's put to rest.
We should gather our strength.
You'll be fine. Close to home. Close to home. Look at that, we made it. You made it, Valerie.
I'll go ahead. $11,000. In due time.
Yep, getting sleepy. Okay, so who do we have to talk to here? We talked to Knock Knock about his... No, we told them they could build their temple. Yeah, I guess let's just rest. We'll just hit the rest button, and then we're gonna go do kingdom stuff. Okay, we're saving. Thanks. Finger hitting things that are dumb.
Follow my lead.
Alright. Actually, let's do this. Do 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 do. He is a Frost Falchion 4. Yeah, I think I might be too tired to do any of this tonight. Hmm. So +6 against will-o-wisps. Or I can have +24, 19. Uh-huh. 19. Yeah, if you're Undead Bane, what does Undead Bane give you? It gives you an extra. The bonus is +2, better than its actual bonus, so it makes it a +3 axe. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. That needs to get put up. That needs to get put up. It's a +1 greatsword. +4 saving throw against poison and deals 1d8 damage to vermin. Put that up. Okay, there we go. We got all that stuff put up. She's got a breastplate +3. Yeah, I just got really, really tired. Okay, we will deal with the rest of this later. Let's save, and let's go out and see what happens in the throne room. Because I want to get pushed through. Here we go. Lindsay, what you got for me, Lindsay? Bad news. You've had visitors spinning in rumors about your barony. I'm afraid you're going to have to entrust one of your advisors to the matter. An antique vendors told me that the Order of Prisms has been spreading nasty rumors. They're one of the branches of Shalen's church. Here's what I've been thinking. Just a couple weeks ago, I saw Valerie tear up some letter. She was so angry, like it was back when her former mentor came. Anyways, I didn't ask her about it. That would be more trouble than I think it's worth. But you'll probably be able to find out what happened and any connection. Here you go, oil enhancement. Okay. Awesome. Talk to Valerie about the strange letter. I did not click start. How much time do I have left? Oh, you have to do that right away. Okay, so here's what we need to do. Reload. Yeah. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. I need to take care of those things before I can advance anything.
Follow my lead.
Broken. Okay, we'll start the one with yeah. Then we'll move on and go see what we can do with Valerie.
Your Grace, I just realized that I won't be calling you that much longer. I just wanted to tell you that everything is ready for the celebration. All right then. Now we can definitely start celebrating. It's just...
You have achieved what you wanted. Your kingdom will be our common ally, and a guarantor of future peace. It's an unusual twist, but it's not the first unusual thing to happen since your appearance in Brevoy's political arena.
Sometimes it's better to set aside needless scruples and concentrate on building a better future for your subjects. I know not what this will come to in the end, but let us try. We may never have another mediator like you.
Cool.
Believe it or not, I agree. You've become a symbol of great change, and you shall make a fine queen.
Okay.
Before I forget, Casil is ready to return to duty and assist you in governing the country. He is eager to see what the stolen lands would become under your rule. You must have made an impression on him.
I will accept this crown and rule for the benefit of my subjects.
Is that so? I hope you will rule your lands with the same resolve you show today. When I decided to ally with the mayor of Restall, I was confident in my resolution. In time, I grew to question my decision. But of course, we must look always forward. Never let doubt shake your determination.
Okay.
Anyway, it's time we discuss what benefits we may reap from this unusual situation. I'm sure you have some ideas on how we might strengthen this three-way alliance. Our states are related today and for years to come. I support your ascent to the throne, but you must understand that this imposes upon you some obligations as well. Think carefully before you answer. Your words will define how close our states become in the future.
I promise to act as a mediating power between Sortova and Aldori. I promise to keep my word. Okay, so here's where I go and I ask internet. Okay, well, I'll say that.
Of course, we'll need to settle certain details, but this is something our advisors can attend to. So, this is really happening. House Sortova is forging a pact with the Sword Lords. Who could ever have imagined?
Clearly not her.
We are decided then. We have lingered too long already. Your people await you outside, Your Highness. It's time you emerge and greet.
Yeah, I kind of figured they were going to railroad me into this. Ah, good. I can talk to... how are things with the storyteller and Lindsay? Amazing. But they seem to not feel insulted by my rash words. Of course, I delivered all due apology. Good. I think you better leave. I hear you have received an unpleasant letter. Let me guess, from Lindsay, right? She keeps poking her nose in other people's business. She lowers her head sadly. Forgive me, Citra. I was hoping to manage this without your help this time, which is why I didn't tell you. A while ago, I received a letter from the new Temple of Shaylin on the outskirts of Pitax, from a paladin of the Order of Prisms. This time they're not demanding that I return to the Order. Instead, they want me to go there and submit to a great divine trial and answer for all my transgressions in front of Shaylin's worthy servants. Of course, I tore up the letter and tried to forget about it, but now they've begun to plot against the entire kingdom. Maybe if I go there, I'll be able to convince them to leave us alone. Who knows? Maybe it would be best for me to appear at this trial. Why is it you never just talk to me? I have to pry everything out of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Maker frowns as if he hasn't slept for a few nights. Your Highness, thank you again for agreeing to help. I never would imagine the story of my people in Lost Land keep it in this way. But it's better than uncertainty. I'd like to share the story of the dungeon with you. It's most information I got from Cephal when he returned to Varnhold, along with a few of my own speculations based on your expedition. The place used to be a Taldan castle until the Fae arrived. The sorceress who lived there summoned a being from the First World who cursed and imprisoned her, and then sank the entire castle under the ground and transformed it into an entertainment arena. The being called itself the Horned Hunter, but none who have ever heard of this story can even vaguely imagine what he really is. Not even that Taldan sorceress who Cephal talked to before he was driven from the dungeon. Maybe the Horned Hunter is responsible for the General's disappearance. It's a nasty joke, and he's called the Horned Hunter for a reason. He needed his prey. I was a fool to fall for his trickery and leave my people, helping neither them nor Varnhold in the end. Fortunately or not, the Horned Hunter is no longer in the dungeon, and the portal to the First World has been closed. I think this is where the story of Lost Lorn Keep ends. Too much magic madness in this area, don't you think? These are all the stolen lands. There's good reason not a single kingdom has survived here for thousands of years. Becoming barons was some luck, wouldn't you say? Everything is clear, thank you. I owe again, once again, I don't know how to repay you except with my loyalty and my service, which of course you already have. Okay. Where's Tristian? Guess I don't get a chance to see him yet. Alright, let's go do this coronation. And then we're gonna go to bed. Or round time? Do. Oh man.
Baroness, what took you so long? Everybody has been waiting for you. Hurry up!
For weeks! Where have you been?
I searched all the books, but I couldn't find anything that resembled a coronation protocol for the stolen lands. So, I took the liberty of penning the program myself. Don't worry, I did the very best I could.
I love Lindsay.
Citizens of the kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great excitement and indescribable awe that I, Lindsay, official chronicler of the hero who stands beside me, hereby declare the beginning of a sacred ceremony. The coronation of the first legitimate ruler in the history of the Stolen Lands. by the power of the representatives of the other royal houses who recognize her as their equal, and according to the will of the people who accepted her rule, she now ascends the throne, which has been waiting empty for so long, for such a worthy ruler. My fellow citizens, I hereby introduce your queen and your undisputed leader. Now she stands before you, ready to accept your will. Everyone who has gathered here, are you ready to swear fealty to your new ruler?
I swear.
Yay!
Erastil, save the queen! Hail to the queen!
We pledge our loyalty.
Long live the queen!
Yeah, sure. How much longer are you gonna wag your tongues? It's time we start feasting in the chieftain's name.
Start feasting in the chieftain's name.
I'm not subject to anyone, so I cannot swear fealty. But I have nothing to say against a queen such as this.
Good job, Jiblos.
So it is decided. And now, it's your turn, Your Highness. Into your hands we commend our lives, and humbly request you address the fate that awaits for us under your rule. Please now answer.
Oh boy. All things are gonna go to heck here as soon as we finish this, I bet.
How do you intend to rule this land and its people? With benevolence and care for those who suffer, or with strength and severity for the unworthy?
This is what's so funny. Like, I have to choose one of these, and I don't know if it's gonna actually impact my kingdom's alignment. I will not deny help to anyone in trouble who comes for me to aid. All who abide by my laws may rely on my mercy.
Will you honor the old ways and traditions, which spread through these lands long before your time? And will you abide its laws, which all accept?
I will abide the laws which benefit my subject and my lands.
And finally, what will be the motto under which you shall rule? Proclaim it now for us to witness, and we shall etch this solemn moment into our hearts.
Hope will prevail.
Well now. Esteemed gentlemen, fair ladies, the ceremony is complete, and now the long-awaited moment has arrived. Let us bow together and witness this solemn moment, the crown.
That's cool.
Speech, Your Highness. According to tradition, we need a speech.
Fine, I shall speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, Her Highness wishes to give a speech.
Hello, subjects. Today is the day when law finally comes to stolen land. My good subjects, my only dream is to deliver peace and safety for those who have put their trust in me. Something you have so desperately... Yeah, I like that. I believe with all my heart that justice and prosperity are rooted in law. I swear before you this day I shall rule in accordance with the traditions and laws that serve what is good and right.
My goodness, Your Highness. I always knew you were a woman of many talents.
Hail to the queen! Let Her Highness's name be praised throughout the centuries.
Hail to the generous queen! Long live the queen!
That's right. Every word you said was perfect. With a ruler like this, the future of the stolen lands is looking bright.
He just cursed us. That's a curse right there. Thanks, Jihad.
What passion! What intensity! Indeed, the Rushlight tournament would be incomplete without your participation.
Listen to me. By Her Highness's declaration, the celebration has begun. We've heard enough speeches. Now let us enjoy the feast and raise a toast to the health of our queen.
Because I am not drinking any of that. That was poison.
This was a true triumph. Forget some simple barony. Our ruler now wore the crown of a monarch. The time had come for royal feats and equally royal dangers.
Okay. I actually get a crown. I do have a crown. +6 to charisma, intelligence, and wisdom, and a +2 resistance bonus to saving throws against compulsion effects. I'll take that. Let's see if we got some new stuff for sale. Price in ascending order. We got belts +6. Okay, where's Tristan? There he is. Wait, what is going on?
I'll go ahead. All according to plan.
Oh, there he is. Alright, let's save. And... I don't believe I deserve much more than Solar Flame Goddess assigned me, and I was eventually paid for my prize. How did you get to Glorian? What did Marisha do to make you serve her? Of course, it all proved out to be a lie. These are her specialty. Why didn't you tell me who you were right away? Marisha demanded unconditional submission. Couldn't dare to confront her and put my divine sparkle at stake. What happened to calling yourself the Chosen Serenade? That was yet another lie I was forced to tell you. It was Narissa who protected me from harm, unwilling to lose her agent, her Skylark. I'm so sorry. Leave, I don't ever want to see you again. No. I should go. Pleasure.
I know.
Does that mean we have him back in our group? He's back! Of course, don't we have to re-equip him? That'll be a nightmare to do. I've started to get used to having Harem in my group. Okay, so what do we have left? Deal with the devil. And how much time do we have left before the ancient curse? We have 25 days. So I think we should be able to make it all the way out to... Man, we are so close to leveling up. Man. Yeah, I think we're going to be done for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. We're just going to check the map and see if the map will load. There it goes. We have to go. It's going to be this way, I know. Temple of Shalem. Yeah, we need a teleportation circle there. Okay, that will be for tomorrow night. We will let's see if we can save over one of these other ones. Save off to the west. Or Val. Okay. Thanks everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night and we'll have to level up for sure. We'll have to probably re-equip Tristan and decide. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but with Harem tweaked, granted, I did cheat a little and modded his stats some. But with his stats more like with a point distribution like the other companions, and him being full cleric, he's not so bad. He's a frontline cleric, and when him and Valerie get close to each other with their shields, man, bump up that AC, the death wards, everything seems really good with them. So, but we might have to swap back for Tristan. We'll see. But tomorrow we're going to go explore some out west and try to do this thing for Val. I suspect that won't take too long, and then we can make ourselves back to town and deal with the curse stuff for that section of time, and then we'll see what happens next. But that's it. We'll be back tomorrow, guys. See ya.